Have you wondered, is it really possible to be happy in every situation? Because life is a roller coaster of emotions. One moment you are on top of the world, and the very next you are drowning in stress, worry, or sadness. But what if I tell you there is truly a way to be happy? The Bible has the answer. So now, let's unlock the key to everlasting joy in Jesus Christ, no matter what the circumstances. So the key principle here is happiness versus biblical joy. When it comes to joy versus happiness, these emotions are often confused with one another. However, they are different experiences. Happiness, it always depends on what happens around us. Good news makes us happy, but a bad news will steal that happiness. In other words, it is a fleeting emotion. For instance, if you eat a piece of chocolate, when you spend time with your friends, when you do exercise, for some time you will be happy, but it's not a long-lasting satisfaction. It indicates that happiness is an emotional response and is a temporary emotion. But there is a joy that never fades, and that joy is found in Jesus. John 15 verses 11. I have told you that so that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be complete. Joy that comes from Jesus Christ is deeper and it remains even when life gets hard. Nehemiah 8 verses 10 says, Joy of the Lord is our strength. Here, Nehemiah was giving a quick reminder to the people who the Lord is, and they could delight in the joy of the Lord because He is a forgiving God, gracious and compassionate. Joy of the Lord is a constant gladness, and the foundation to it is God's love and God's promises. When I say God's promise, it's about the eternal life God has promised to us. In other words, joy is the byproduct of our relationship with Jesus Christ. So now you tell me, which do you seek more, temporary happiness or everlasting joy in Jesus Christ? Gratitude is the first key to lasting joy. Psalms 97 verses 12, it instructs us to both rejoice in the Lord and give thanks to His holy name. It is encouraging us to consider God's holiness as a source of gladness and direct our heart towards a spirit of grateful worship. But how can we have a grateful heart? If we have a grateful heart, then we will focus on what we have rather than what we lack. Then eventually we will enter into the everlasting joy in Jesus Christ. Let me tell you, if we are grateful, then we will take joy in even smallest blessings from Jesus. I'll tell you a story that I heard from childhood. A man bought an old car and he looked and oversees an expensive sports car and says, I wish I had a sports car. A man on bicycle sees the man driving the old car and he says, I wish I had a car. Another man walking on the street sees the man on the bicycle and says, I wish I had a bicycle. Finally, a man sitting on the wheelchair sees the man walking and he said, I wish I had legs. In the story, it says, as humans, we always want more and more rather than being grateful for what we have. So let's practice saying thank you to Jesus for everything. And I can tell you, Jesus would be so happy when He sees His children have a grateful heart. From today onwards, start listing your blessings. I would say, I am thankful that I woke up today because there are so many passed away. I am thankful that I have a job because many don't. And I'm thankful for the food I eat because many go hungry. And I'm thankful for the parents because many don't have it. I'm thankful for my husband because many live alone. But the moment you are hearing me, you might be passing through a bad day. But don't worry. Think about what you already have and start praising His holy name in your bad day. 1 Thessalonians 5 verses 16 says, Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances. If we have a grateful heart, then we will start seeing God's goodness shining through your problems. It will shift our perspective from problems to possibilities. But if we are ungrateful, then it will steal our joy. But Jesus wants us to rejoice in all the circumstances. So from today onwards, Let's practice saying thank you to Jesus and start praising His holy name in all the circumstances. God will do wonders in your life and you will have a joyful heart.